Hi, today I'm going to create this beautiful animation and converting impossible to I am possible. Basically, you can see how beautiful it looks and how the width changes. Now let's start with the index.html file and give it a title of hover effect maybe. And let's start with the h2 tag in which I will type impossible. I am possible basically. Now I will create two spans. For the one span I will put I in one span and span another span basically for putting possible in it like this. Okay, now let's create or link or CSS file. I will create it in a while. Style sheet and href style.css. Now let's create a style.css. Inside style.css let's give it a margin of 0, padding of 0 as well, a box sizing of border box, and a font family. You can give any font family you want. And you can see that first is the body tag. For the body tag, let's give it a display of flex and justify content center. I also want to align it center as well. Inside that I'll give it a main height of 100 VH and a background of 000, basically a black color. And now let's start with the h2 tag. Give it a font size of 6 rem, font weight of 500, color of #222, grayish, not exact black, letter spacing of 5 pixels, and cursor should be pointer. Now I'll show you. You can see that I have already created it. Okay. Now inside the h2 there is a span. You can see I have basically created two span. I will give it a transition of 0.5 seconds. And now I will again create h2 hover. When we hover over the h2 tag, and for the span I will give it the n child. Basically there are two childs. For two spans there are two childs. First two spans basically. I will give it a margin right of 10 pixels so that you can see when I put my cursor on it, it should give a move a bit. And I will create the second child as well because there are two spans basically. I will give it to change it to 2 and give it a margin of left of 10 pixel. Basically it's for margin right of 10 pixel and margin left of 10 pixel as well, or maybe 40. You can see how it is changing now. I will remove the third child because there are basically two, so I needed two. I had two spans. And now I will give it a after effect. First child after what should happen after the first one. Okay, now give it a content of, I will give it apostrophe because I want apostrophe between I and M. You can see now, you can see that I'm getting that apostrophe. Okay, great. Now I will, for the h2 span, h2 hover basically, and span, I will give it a color of ff. I need it to convert it to white. Give it a text shadow of 0010 pixels and fff of text shadow 0010 pixel. I will change the values fff. So basically, okay, comma 0010 pixel #fff, comma, copy paste. Okay, copy paste. Let's now change the values 20, 40, 80 and 120. Okay, now let's give it another of 160. Basically text shadow, I am getting the text shadow like this. I hope you like the video. You can see I am getting converting impossible to possible. I am possible. So if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.